Hi, Shannon O'Flaherty here. I hope you all had a very happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy whatever tradition it is that you celebrate or don't celebrate. Whatever you were doing over this holiday time, I hope that you did it with joy and love in your heart, because that is the purpose of everything. So I was having a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about hidden skill sets, latent skill sets. And really, the word latent means existing, but not yet manifest, not yet developed. Maybe it's hidden or concealed. But actually, what about our emotionally latent skill sets, the things that we do that we're just taking for granted, that we don't even really acknowledge in ourselves or realize that is a skill set because it's just part of our personality. It's just the things that we do. Like my friend, she's an amazing networker. Honestly, she can go anywhere and create a community in a matter of weeks because she talks to everybody who lives all around her and gets everybody else talking to everybody. And I don't do that. To me, that's a real skill set. Some people have told me that I have the gift of the gab because I can come on here and talk about pretty much anything at the drop of a hat. I don't really see that as a skill set because I also know that I had a learning curve with that also. Oh, hi, Charlie. Thanks for joining. And so we all have amazing skill sets, whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're a super highly organized person and you want to have all of your books alphabetized, or you want to have all of your tools in the garage or in your workroom itemized by size of nails down to the smallest tack. My mother was a bit like that. So people who are super organized, that's a skill set for people who are not super organized. So what is it that you've got in you and about you? Are you really good with words? Can you just write anything out at the drop of a hat? Are you a great poet because you love to compose things? Art might be your hobby. Painting, you might just be dabbling in painting. But maybe there's a real skill set there. Maybe you could explore painting a mural on a wall. My mother used to do that when we were little kids. She started to paint murals on our bedroom walls. Now, she didn't know that she could do that, but she figured, well, if she could paint something this big or even a canvas this big, she could paint a mural. And next thing she knew, all of her friends were hiring her to paint murals on their babies' walls as well. And so many people walk around not knowing what they want to do with their lives, not thinking that they're gifted at anything or that they have any skills or any craftsmanship or knowledge, or don't know enough. But really, the knowing and the learning comes by the doing. So what is it that you always do? Right? I had a friend, she said, I love to clean. I know it's crazy, but I love to clean. I clean when I'm stressed. Actually, I clean when I'm stressed too, but I don't love to clean. And so she created a cleaning business. And she said, why do people only clean with one hand? You have two hands, put both hands in rubber gloves, and then you can clean with both hands. And then she got a friend involved, and next thing she knew, she had a cleaning business. So what is it that you do that you're not acknowledging in yourself? And if you really can't think of anything, then ask your loved ones, ask your family, ask your friends. What is it that they admire about you that you can do that they can't? Because they'll see that as a skill set. So I really invite you all to tune in to what is latent emotionally in you or consciously in you, but also, what about all of those skill sets that you had when you were kids? I know so many people who used to play instruments when they were in primary school and high school, and then they stopped playing instruments, or in university. But maybe you know enough still where you could teach a brand new newbie how to play. You know what I mean? Like, there's different levels for absolutely everything. Yeah, Charlie says, I've learned to love to clean and tidy the house to get it ready to sell. Absolutely. And that you're enjoying embroidering again. Yeah, I mean, these are wonderful, wonderful skill sets. So if Christmas comes well, it has just come, and you're stressed because there isn't money, right? Why don't you like take up all of those crafts you did when we were little kids? We wanted to make all of our own presents, and it's usually the handmade things that are the most important and they're the most meaningful. So anytime you have a gift to give someone, think about what you could create with your own invention, with your own mind, with your own ability. And perfection doesn't come into it because it's the heart and love and joy vibration. And this is how you can learn to tap into your passion so that you can think about what you want to do for your work or to help somebody else in a way that doesn't feel obligatory or in a way that doesn't feel heavy on your shoulders, so that you can actually enjoy what you do. And it could be something that you just do all the time, but you're just not noticing it. Or maybe it's an old skill set that you used to have that maybe you're thinking, well, gosh, I mean, I knew a lot of guys in high school who were, well, I think in high school we called them the grease monkeys, the guys who were out in the cars, right? They always had grease under their fingernails because they were so interested in what was under the bonnet of a car. But that's a super big skill set. I mean, I think I just opened the bonnet of my car for the first time in a year the other day. So, see what you've got. There's a lot of amazing neighborhood groups where you can do exchanges for things. All of that is happening much more. And I bet you're all way much more resourceful than you're realizing because you're not focusing on the gifts that you naturally have. So for the end of the year, tune in and see what you can gift to yourself just because of noticing what your skill set is, and then see how you can make that work for you and how you can share it with the world. And if you'd like to have a little aha moment, I would love to speak with you. I'm really good at listening, and I can hear what people say and what people don't say. That's one of my gifts. I get kind of hits. I call it hits of information about people. And so let me help you with what I know how to do. And also the next run of From Fear into Love, which is the greatest life-changing self-development course there is coming in March. And that starts March 21st. And so we're taking registrations now. And if you register by January 6th, you're saving $250 right off the bat. So I'd love to hear from all of you. I love you all so much, and have a fantastic and wonderful, joyful, happy and creative new year. And I'll see you next year. Lots of love. Bye for now.